Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Terry and today we're going to work on some mini notepads, and I had a whole video done earlier, but unfortunately most of it was down here in my lap where nobody could see what was going on, so we'll just recap a little bit and just be a little bit faster of a video. I'll show you what I made earlier, and then I have another one that I can redo just so you can see how I did it. So I made 3 different kinds. One has notebook paper, just lined notebook paper. One has graph paper, and one has just regular copy paper in it. And then I had done one that was leftovers, and I did the different sized papers together and made an extra one, and this is the one that I'm going to show you how to do today. And now you can make these any size that you want, but the ones that I made, the covers are 2 inches by 12 inches long. The paper inside is cut to 1 3/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. And all you do is you just fold the cover in half, and I just stapled the paper in, and then I added lace over top of my staples. You can do lace or fabric, you can do paper, and if you don't want to do staples, you can just sew them in. But I thought the lace looked pretty, so that's what I did. And on the first one, I just put a little pocket on the outside with a little tag, Inspire. And you can be a little wild at heart. And of course my papers wasn't in straight, but that's okay. It's crafting and it's fun. On my second one, with the graph paper, this could be just a little bit different. You can almost do it like a bullet journal if you like to doodle, anything like that. Just makes it a little bit different. And I just did a little collage on the front of it with I know what it is. Tulle, that's what it's called, tulle. And then I just glued that underneath, put my little collage on, cut the words apart, master your craft. On this one, I just put on a little tab just so you could see what it looks like. I just did it out of matching lace, and I put the lace on the front and back both to cover up the staples. Just makes it look neater. On this one was just the regular printer paper. I just put a little envelope, or a little pocket, I'm sorry, out of a tag. Just put some tickets and a little label or tag in that you can just use for extra journaling. And let me see, the other ones that I did was this one. I just did a mushroom with Happy Crafter, and I used a piece of lace, made a little pocket. You can add a tag, an extra little piece of ephemera that you like into it. Covered the staples with the lace, and this one was just the printer paper. Then on this one I just did a collage. I had a piece of lace that was gathered at the top, so I cut the top off of it and just glued the lace down flat, made a little collage over top of it, covered the front and back, and this is with the graph paper. And then on this one, I made a little tab. I have a flower punch, so I just punched out 2 flowers, glued them together before I put the lace over, so it would cover it up. Just gives it a little tiny bit different look, kind of fun. And then made a pocket on this one. You can do extra journaling on this. And I just put a little tag in it. It says magical. And then on the one that I had left over, because the papers come out a smaller size, I had 3 different size papers, and it just kind of mixes it up a little bit, makes it a little fun. And in this one, the notebook paper was cut at 3 7/8. The graph paper was cut at 4 3/4, and the printer paper cut at 5 1/4, because each one of the papers to begin with was a different size. So I ended up with 3 different sizes. So I just put the papers in each one of these I have 10 pieces of paper. In this one, it worked out that there's 12 pieces, so I could make them even. On the front of this, I just kind of collaged a mushroom and a tag, and a crafty life is a happy life. And that's what crafting's all about, being happy while you're doing it. So I left one that we could do together. So I have my background paper. All you do is just fold it in half. If you put enough papers in it, then you can score it if you want. But these are not thick enough to have to be scored. You can just fold them in half. And just put this in the center. Even them up as best you can. And then I just stapled them. And then I didn't cut my lace. Be right back. Okay, that was quick enough. I knew having to redo it, I would forget something. But anyway, we'll just cover over the staples. I'm using Fabri-Tac. I like Fabri-Tac, it sets up pretty fast. Glues paper and lace and fabric well. And in my last video that I wasn't able to upload, I said that I guess I'm a little picky. Have to have everything kind of even. So I have to cut my lace so I can even out everything and make it look even. I'll turn it over and do the back. I think I'm getting out of shot again. Hopefully not too much, because I don't want to redo my video. So we'll hope this one turns out okay. And we'll just trim this off. Alright, now we're going to put on our little pocket. Just going to do the 3 sides. Just right around in there somewhere. And then I just did a little tag with some numbers and a cute little dragonfly cut out. Put some baker's twine on there. And that's all you have to do. And then you have the different length papers, and it just makes it fun. So if you like to take notes and doodle and do whatever, you can do that all at the same time. Alright, so I know it was short, but I hope you like what I made today. And if you do, I just ask that you like and subscribe. And on my first video, I didn't actually say the name of my YouTube channel. It's Scrap and Craft with Terry. So I hope you look it up on YouTube and come back and visit me. I'm hoping to be able to make quite a few videos long. And my daughter also does journaling and all of that stuff. And her video, or her YouTube channel, is Papers, Caffeine, Life, and her name is Heather. So hope everyone stops over and takes a look at what she does too. So I'll be back soon, and I hope everyone has a nice day. Thanks for stopping by.